Kelsha and welcome back to another video. If you enjoy my videos, please give them a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me. And without further ado, let's just get into today's video. All right, you guys, so you know what time of the month it is. It is reset time. We are currently in the month of March. Can you guys believe we're almost finished with the first quarter of the year? Time is flying by so fast. It felt like January went on, and then it feels like February was just started like yesterday, and now we're into March and we're getting closer and closer to summer already. Spring is pretty much 2 weeks away. It's crazy, right? But I had a really good time in February. You guys know I did a lot of things first in February, and I had a really good time in February. And so I just want to go ahead and let's get into this reset video. But before we do, you guys already know, get your laptops, your pens, your notebooks, your iPads, whatever it is you like to use to do your reset. Go ahead and gather all your necessary tools. Get you a nice drink. I got me a little glass of red wine here, but you can have water, tea, coffee, juice, whatever you prefer to have with you when you're doing your resets. Go ahead and get everything you need. You guys know my reset videos pretty much go in the same order every time. We are going to reflect on February goals and memorable moments and things that I learned in the month of February. Then we will move on to looking at my March goals and going over everything that I want to achieve in March. And then finally we will do my favorites of the month. So if that sounds like something you guys are ready for, then keep on watching. All right, so you guys know I use an app called Notion in order to keep up with all of my goals and just some of my things that I want to have in a central place in order for me to look back on. So like YouTube stuff, Instagram stuff, and specifically my goals and my 12-week year type situation that's going on. But I'm just going to go through all of my February goals and let you guys know whether I achieved them or not. So let's go ahead and get started. So for my finances, we wanted to contribute, and these are my personal goals. So I do break up my goals into personal goals and business goals. I consider my YouTube channel to be somewhat of a business, but that is kind of how I break it up. So for personal goals, under finance, we have contribute $250 to my emergency fund. We did that. Pay down debt by $250. We did that. I am pretty good and consistent about pouring into my emergency fund and paying down a debt. It's just something that is embedded in me. No matter how much money I have at the end of the month after I pay all my bills, I'm the kind of person who just feels like I feel more free when I'm not worried about money hanging over my head. So I'd rather give it away and feel free and just, save up for whatever I want instead of just spending and being worried about bill collectors and people asking me for money. So I'm definitely always going to be on top of my finances as much as I can. Put extra money towards my surprise trip. I was able to do that. And then moving on to home, I only completed one thing on my home. I did not create the Pinterest board for my master bathroom remodel. I think I'm just going to put that on hold, not on hold for just this month. I'm just not focused enough. I'm trying to get this trip together and make sure everything goes good for me and the kids, and I'm just really not focused on it right now. So it's not that I don't want to do it or I'm not going to do it this year. It's just not something that is in the forefront of my mind at the moment. And so I need to focus on the things that are going on present, and I will just come back to that a little later because I put it on here like twice. I'm not putting it in March because clearly I'm not focused on it right now, so I'm not going to do it. Declutter and organize my master closet. I did that. You guys saw I cleaned it up. I hung up my mirror. I cleaned off my little area just so it's a lot clean. I put that bookshelf in there. It looks so good, and it was what I needed in the closet. I knew something was missing, but I didn't really know what it was. I just needed a little bit of more organization in there, and I think putting that bookshelf in there was the perfect addition. Find a contractor. Like I said, we're not going to put this on the list again. I'm just not in that mindset right now, so hopefully I'll get into it real soon. And then for families and friends, I failed at families and friends. I completely failed in the goals that I had on the list. Now, I did go out yesterday with my girlfriend. Her birthday was on February 27th, so I did take her out for lunch. For a nice dinner. We went to what's it called, Village Tavern, and I treated her to a birthday dinner. I guess did me and Alicia go antiquing in February, or was that in January? I don't even know. Like, everything's blurring together. I feel like I did do well, but I didn't do anything that was actually on this list. So we don't need to check off anything for family friend. I told you guys I missed my nephew's last basketball game, and I was so upset with myself because I didn't realize the time it started. I thought it started at a different time, and so I missed the complete game, and I was really upset. But I did get to see him for his baptism, so that was great. So we're just gonna skip. We did nothing on families and friends. I think this is like the worst month for me for checking stuff off. Like, I think it's gonna be a lot of blank ones here. So then moving on to travel, we did book our mini trip. You guys enjoyed that vlog so much. Thank you guys for all of your sweet comments about, you know, to make it time for myself, and telling me that me taking care of myself is not a treat, it's actually a necessity, and I need to think of it that way. And I really had a good time. I really enjoyed it. It was everything that I needed, and I needed a vacation for my vacation when I got back, but I still had a really amazing time. That cabin was also just very serene and peaceful, and exactly what I was looking for. So I was so happy to find that place so close to home and be able to go there and hang out and have a really good self-care couple of days. So of course we requested PTO because we couldn't go over there for PTO, right? Read 4 books. I think I only read 3. So not really sure, I can't remember, but I did do my brow appointment. I did book my massage. You guys saw that as well. I am still continuing to organize, continue to organize and track in Notion. Continue to increase reading the Bible. Yeah, that didn't happen. Oh Lord, go on 1 date with a guy. Now, I did not achieve this, but I think that I did good in the month of February. Like I said, you have to watch my vlogs to know what's going on in my life. I won't be able to explain everything in like one video. So if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, what's going on? You have to go back and like watch my vlogs. I put a lot of the information in the vlogs about how my goals are going for the month, and I kind of touch on them in vlogs here or there. But you guys know I did get on a date nap. I did have some prospects. None of them seemed to pan out, and so I didn't end up going on a date in the month of February. So I did move it to the month of March, and I may or may not have a date in the month of March. Maybe in a week, or maybe next week, like seriously. So I'm not gonna jinx it. I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned to a vlog. It might be coming soon. I met another prospect. We actually talked on the phone. I've only been talking to him for like 2 days. He's already asked me for my number. He's already asked me to talk to me on the phone. You guys know the last guy just wanted to pimp out. He just wanted to text all day, and he never called me or did anything. And so this guy seems to be like, he knows what he wants. He's like a leader when it comes to being a man. And so I'm really hoping that this works out for me, and that, you know, I gain a friend first and then maybe something more later on. Alicia already talking about she looked for a bridesmaid dress. Y'all, she get on my nerves so bad. I'm like, girl, I ain't trying to get married that fast. Dang, she tried to have me married all by the end of the year, y'all. Like, too fast. Okay, I am not Speedy Gonzalez. I am the turtle, not the tortoise. I'm the tortoise, not the hare. Okay, in the rabbit and the turtle, you know, the race. I'm the turtle. Okay, I like to take baby steps. But even though I didn't go on a date, I think I did very well in my personal life when it comes to trying to get my dating. Okay, so then moving on to my business goal, I did post 3 videos a week. I didn't book any collabs, I don't think. I think I did towards the end of the month, and they're for this month. So does that count? Like, I guess it does. I mean, it's 2 people, and then even though it didn't come out in February, it's gonna come out in March. So I would think that's pretty much the same, maybe for the next month or something like that. But I think I did that. I did not reach 2.25 subscribers. I think I have like 2.2. So no big deal, you know, that's just something that I put on here. I look more into putting out good quality content, and I don't really look at, like, I do look at subscribers, but it's not the first thing that I want you guys to think that I am looking for all the time. I'm looking for engagement. I'm looking for people who enjoy my content, like to have a conversation in the comments, and just some way or form me sharing my life gives other people inspiration, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, and the followers will come as I do what I'm supposed to do, hopefully. So I have like 2.26 subscribers right now is what it says. So we did not reach that goal, but I'm not upset about it. Memorable moments for the month was my mini trip to the cabin. Of course, you know, I had to mention that. My niece and nephew getting baptized. I was actually able to go and watch them get baptized. It was so enjoyable. I really enjoyed going to church. I hadn't been to church in a long time, and I really enjoyed the word and the music. And the highlight, of course, was watching them get baptized and give their life over to Christ. So it was very much a good like family fellowship. So I really enjoyed that. Let's see what else. Girls night with Jalen. I'm still trying to figure out what days did I record this stuff. I feel like it was in the month of February, but I'm so bad about knowing when I did what I did. I want to say it was in February, but let's see. Okay, that was in January. Never mind. Antiquing with Alicia and girls night was in February, so I only have 2. So let's go ahead and delete that because that's false advertising. That's false, baby. So let me delete that. That's so sad. I should have did the research before I wrote it down, but I could have swore that's what I put. Okay, and then I learned I really am. I think I can't even spell. Y'all don't talk about me today. I promise I haven't even drunk any of this wine yet. I'm 100% sober at this moment. I really enjoyed the prospect of dating and meeting new potential suitors. I tell you, I think I've told y'all in the vlogs, like there are some people who just don't respond after a while, and then there's like crazy people on there, and then of course there's a guy who wanted to be the pen pal, but that has not deterred me from being open-minded about dating. I do think for a long time I was closed-minded about dating. I was just like, I don't want to compromise, I don't want to do this. But I feel like the type of man that I need to meet is somebody who's going to make me comfortable getting out of my single life comfort zone, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm in such a comfortable place when it comes to being single, being a single mom, doing things myself, and it's going to take a good strong man to make me, you know, melt away that shell that I have going on when it comes to that. And so that's just what I think is going to take. And so, you know, we'll just see where this goes. I want to improve on. I didn't write anything down. I couldn't really think of anything that I wanted to improve on. I just really don't know. I feel like I'm in a place where I do everything that I need to do in timing, and that I'm not really lacking in a lot. Like I do my tidying up, I clean up my house, I started dating, I go to work on time. So I'm not really sure of anything that I want to improve on right now. You guys know I started therapy in January, and it's going really well. I'm so sad she's on vacation, so I won't get to talk to her next week. So I have 2 weeks worth of stuff to catch her up on by the time next time I talk to her. But I'm really enjoying therapy. I think it's something that I should have been done, but you know, hindsight, it is what it is. But I am enjoying it now, but I can't think of anything. So we're just gonna move on to March goals. All right, you guys, so let's move on to March's goals. Finances are always the same. I know you guys are like, girl, do you ever have any other financial goals besides saving money and paying down debt? No, that's like my main priority. Save money, pay down debt. Spend as little as possible. And then get my tax papers together. I do need to get my tax paperwork together. You guys know last year I did an extension, so I didn't really file my taxes until October. I'm trying to file them on time this year. I just hate taxes. It's so annoying, but you gotta do it. Whatever. And then family and friends, book a lunch and dinner with my friend E, and then book a lunch or a dinner with my friend Fifi. Since I did not achieve those last week, and I haven't seen them in a while, so I really need to get that on the books. Hopefully before I can leave for my trip. We will see. And then for my home, I want to try to plan out my 2024 garden. So I didn't garden last year in 2023, but I think I started my gardening in either 21 or 22. I had a garden, and I just had one little row garden. I had like tomatoes and banana peppers, and I tried to grow like little grape tomatoes, and I can't remember what else I tried to grow. Oh, bell peppers. And so it didn't really work out for my life because I don't think I was supposed to be growing everything in the same pot or same box or whatever you want to call it. So I really want to start like a little, like build a couple, maybe 4 little boxes and do like different stuff in each box. But if I'm gonna do it, I need to get in gear. And so this would be the month for me to go like get the materials and do all the things. So we'll see if we can do it. The last frost date for Alabama is like April 11th and after. So I have time because it's gonna be frost anyway. But and usually I just go to a nursery that's near my house and I get the plants that's already started. Like I don't grow anything from seeds or anything like that. So I'll usually go and get stuff that has already been started for you, and you literally just have to take it out the pot and put it in the dirt. That's what kind of garden I'm not that good yet, okay? I can't start it from seed. I mean, I probably could start from seed, but I don't have time to start from seed, okay? I'm just gonna go buy the little plants at the little plant place, and then I'm gonna, you know, put them in the ground, that part. It worked out pretty well. I mean, I harvested a couple of things in my first garden, but I do think I need to take it up a notch. It was something that I actually truly enjoyed, and I do need to just get back into. So I'm going to try to plan that out for 2024. Let's pray that it works out for my life. And then for travel, nothing but the trip. That's it. Surprise trip for the kids is over spring break. I'm just praying that they have a really good time and I make really good memories with them and that they enjoy it. And then for personal, read 4 books and go on a date. It's super simple, straight to the point. If I'm not mistaken, I'll be able to achieve the going on a date next week. But you know, that's me hoping. And let's pray that this person is as good and follow up as I think they are. And read 4 books. And then for my business goal, it's the same thing. Post 3 videos a week, book 2 collabs, and try to get to 2.5K subscribers. Since I didn't make it last month, then I'm going to try to make it this month. And then what am I looking forward for this month? I'm looking forward to spring break trip, and I'm looking forward to my son's birthday. His birthday is on March 20th. He will be 25 years old, y'all. I cannot believe I'm going to have a 25-year-old. We're 20 years apart. I will be 45 this year. So I had him when I was pretty young, my first love whatsoever. And so yeah, to see him grow up into the man that he is interesting, let's say the least. So yeah, but those are my March goals. They're simple, straight to the point, no frills or anything this month. All right, you guys, I want to give you guys an update on my 100 envelope challenge. I know you guys, a lot of you guys started it when you heard me talking about it last year. You guys started it this year to kind of, you know, get you some saving on for whatever you're saving up for me. You guys know I use my 100 envelope challenge to save up for next year's travel budget. So in the 100 envelope challenge, you basically put in, you create 100 envelopes, buy 100 envelopes, whatever you prefer, and the number, you number them 1 to 100, and you put in that amount of money to corresponding to the number on the envelope. So if the number on the envelope is 25, you put in $25. The number is 50, you put in $50, so on and so forth. So I'm trying to get as many filled as I can by the end of the month, at the end of the year. I think out of the 100 envelope, I think my goal was I wanted to stuff 60 out of the 100 envelopes. I have stuffed 19 so far. So in the month of January, I stuffed 13, and in the month of February, I have stuffed 6. And so I'm trying to stuff at least 5 a month, just to get to the 100. But if I get to 60, I will have reached my goal. But I do want to do way more than 60, but I'm just trying to be realistic with a lot that I got going on this year. And I was not able to stuff as much as I did last month. And I mean, in January and February, I only stuffed $140, but that's because I was just putting a lot of money towards this trip. Once this trip is over, then we can focus back on stuffing more money into these envelopes or whatnot. So I am currently at $577 stuffed, and so that's really good for the 2 months. So that is how the 100 envelope challenge is going, and let's move on to my favorites for February. All right, you guys, so my favorites for February, I don't have that many. It wasn't too much going on in February. For my home, my favorite was me revamping my closet, putting that shelf in there and getting it a lot more organized and keeping it a lot more tidy, a lot more clean, and a lot more organized. You guys know I'm really just not into clutter, and so I'm really trying to declutter my life and just have everything have a home and a place to be, and everything just looks good and well and put together. So I'm really focusing on that a lot this year, just to get it you know, done and streamlined. I still have lots of areas like my living room that's still just child stuff everywhere, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I've come a long way, and I'm really proud of myself, because if y'all have seen my closet before, y'all be like, yeah girl, you really need to do something with your life. But it looks really, really good right now, so I'm enjoying that. And then for shows and movie, I know that a lot of people were controversial about this movie, and they didn't, you know, there was some bad reviews and some talk about it, but I like the new Color Purple movie. I thought it was really good. I like the singing, but y'all know I'm a musical person. Like, I love anything with music in it, singing in it. I enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if you felt like everybody else. Everybody felt like it was a flop and they didn't enjoy it and it wasn't as good. It's never as good as the original. The original was the original, but I think it was still pretty good for a remake or whatever. You know, it wasn't 100% the best, but I thought it was a pretty good movie, so that's what I like that show. And then music, the new Aaliyah album, y'all already know. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. The new Aaliyah album is my favorite music of the month. I was listening to it this morning, and I'm gonna probably listen to it all the month of March as well. So yeah, so those were my monthly favorites.